Hi all, and welcome to World of Tanks Review. I'm Buddy1927. I'm on the test server for 9.7 patch, and they came out with a new premium tank destroyer. One I've been waiting for years. This is a premium tank destroyer in the American line. It's the M56 Scorpion Tier 7 tank destroyer, and it has low profile both on the front and sides, and actually moves pretty good. I've won about 50% of the 10 games I've played, so I've won 5, lost 5 on this, and I've been averaging between 1st and 5th in damage in every game that I've played. I've been into tier 9 matches, and I've been into mainly tier 8s, but I've been into a couple tier 9 matches, and one of the matches I got high caliber, and we lost, but I got high caliber in the tier 9 match, so I did the most damage out of both teams. So play this tank right, you can do some good damage to this tank. So let's take a look at the specs on this tank real quick and blow them up for you. Like I said, this is the M56 Scorpion Tier 7 tank destroyer premium in the American line. It has a total of 820 hit points. Horsepower is 200. Top speed on this is 45 kilometers per hour, but I've actually gotten up to 50 going downhill. Traverse speed is 40 degrees per second. One thing about this tank, it has no armor. You have 1 millimeter of armor going all the way around. So basically what you got here is a gun mounted on some tracks. That's it. We'll go over the gun a little bit later, but the traverse gun speed is 12 degrees per second, and if this is a front mounted gun, you have a 45 degree left and right on this gun though. But that's about it. View range on this is 350 meters and 550 meters for the signal range, so that's not too bad. And like I said here, you basically have a gun mounted on tracks. The sheet metal that they put on this thing is to help keep dirt and dust off the engine. That's about it. Your gun goes from one corner to the other corner, which is about 45 degrees. So you do have some good movement on the turret, on the not the turret, on the gun. This is a front-loaded gun, so it doesn't have a turret. And as you can see, yeah, your crew's totally exposed, so it's easy for your crew members to get injured or taken out. Even if I've lost the whole crew and had no damage done to my tank. I had a shell exploding and took out the whole crew. As you can see, they're all out in the open. So you definitely want to be leery. You definitely want to try to make sure this gun is already safe, and it wasn't already round. GW Tiger did a splash round, took out the whole crew. Didn't do any damage to the tank. This took out the whole damn crew. So you do want to be careful. This does have an excellent camouflage rating, and as of right now, I have my whole crew learning camouflage, and I did have camouflage paint on this tank, so to help with, in addition to the crew, in addition to the camouflage rating that's already there, so that it does help. So let's take a look at the gun next and blow that up for y'all. Okay, the gun on this is a 90 caliber gun. Rate of fire on this is 7.69 rounds per minute. Average penetration on this is 219, 275, and 45. Average damage on this is 240, 240, and 320. It's pretty accurate at 0.3 at 100 meters, so basically where you aim is where that shell is going to go. Aiming time on this is 2 seconds. The gun is only available for the Scorpion. It carries AP, heat, and HE. So that's not bad at all. But remember, you only have that 45-degree angle on that gun, and it takes about 12 degrees per second. So that's not too bad. I've had fun with this thing. Now, the mods that I put on this thing is I have the gun rammer on this thing, and because I'm doing, I got the gun rammer for help in the loading time by 10 seconds. I put binocs on this thing because I'm actually going to be shooting from a distance because I want to try to protect this tank as much as possible. So that gives me a 25% increase in my view range. And oops. And I put the light spall liner on this thing, which gives me an extra 20% armor protection from ramming and explosions, and 20% protection for the crews from injuries. But I just put the spall liner on there to give it a little bit more armor. Those are the mods I put on. I'm not recommending any mods. I never recommend any mods. You put the mods on that you like. Okay? And for those on the NA forums, shut up. I'm done listening to y'all crying bitch. So be nice. So that's it for this tank. It's like I said, I've been waiting for this tank to come out for years. I never figured out why they didn't have a premium tank destroyer in the American line, but now they do. It does have a crew of 4, so you can take your tier 10 T110E4 and put the crew right on here and make sure the accelerated crew training is checked, so all the experience goes into the crew. So I do have this tank in action. So let's take a look at the clip. I do have 2 clips after this. One's going to be the first time I took this tank out, and you can see the damage I did. The second one is actually I got onto Overlord map, so you can take a look at the Overlord map. You don't have to watch this, so you know what it looks like, and you got a good idea of what's going on. So I'll see you all on those sides. Hi guys, and welcome to World of Tanks replays. I'm Buddy1927, and we are on the M56 Scorpion, which is a tier 7 premium tank in the American line, and this is actually the first battle I've had in this thing. So we're going to take a look and see how it does. Map we're on is South Coast, and as you can see, because we're on the test server, we have very few players on right now, so this is a shortened game. And since I'm on a tank destroyer that has no armor, I'm going to try to hold back and see what I can get from just sitting back. So this is, when I play TDs, this is one of my spots I like to play in. And as you can see, we got some tanks spotted. Another Scorpion.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Scorpion. Waiting for the reload.
Enemy is hit.
Hit him twice, and he's taken out. I'm being shot at by something. I guess it's the AMX over there, or whatever it is. Not the AMX. I don't have my mod, so I don't know exactly what tanks are what now. Taking a blind shot. Okay, looks like the light tanks are attacking the arty. Got tank destroyer moving across. It looks like he's going to come into my field, my range.
Enemy armor is
Get him
hit.
on the move, and that's another Scorpion. I have no shot on him. Shot on the arty. Maybe, yeah, I do.
Critical hit.
This critical hit at the arty, and he's taken out.
Penetration.
Hit another Scorpion, and he's out. And I think that's cleared the ridge, so I'm going to go ahead and move up here. Now, only if I can remember, there is no armor on this tank. Last time, one of the heavies was spotted up by their cap. So, nope, I'm not remembering that I have no armor. Okay, there's a tiger.
Enemy is hit.
I hit the tiger, tiger hits me.
Enemy armor is
Hit the
hit.
tiger again. And he
Yeah.
takes me out.
This vehicle has had it.
So. Watch this arty try to... he has two light tanks. The other tank there is actually AFK, but he gets into the game. He takes out the one light tank. He's calling for help. I don't blame him, because he knows that the other tank is AFK. And he's actually trying to play... outrun the tank. Oh, now he comes alive. And I still don't know what he's doing. He moved. That was it. But here comes the British TD to the rescue. And he has a big surprise for the light. Arty shoots and miss. And he tries to ram the arty. And he kills himself for ramming the arty. And the arty's still at 100%. So, score 7-5. They have 2 tanks left. We have 4. Finally, this tank decided to get into the game. He's been AFK for the majority of the match. But that, and instead of watching the rest of this, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what we done. We actually won the match. It definitely was a victory, as you can plainly see. I got tanker second class, fire for effect, and high caliber out of that. So, and take a look. Got credit for spotting a tank, assist in damage, and a couple other things. Unfortunately, when I was taking these pictures, I couldn't show you something. But out of these 3 critical hits, of course, you can see this one. I took out both the engine and the gun on the FV 304, where I got that 1 critical hit on him. I took out his gun, so that's not too bad. Let's take a look at how the team did overall. And as you can see, I have top damage with 1,750. The Hellcat had 1,444. The AT-7 did 623, 1 kill. It's not bad. On the other side, the Tiger 1 that took me out did 1,450. Scorpion did 1,250 and 2 kills. And the PZ4 did 846. So that's not too bad. See overall. I fired 11 shots with 8 direct hits, 7 penetrations, for a total damage of 1,715. 987 of it was over 300 meters. So that shows you how accurate the gun is. Pretty good. I received a total of 4 hits, all 4 of them were penetrations. So that's not too bad. I damaged a total of 5 tanks. I got credit for spotting 1 and assist damage of 337. So it helps out. At this time, the count was set up for. I forgot to buy premium time with the gold I had, but I ended up buying 7 days after this match. And as you can see, this was the first match of the game I did play. So I did a total of 36,225 in credits received. I didn't have to ammunition repair and all that as being first game. And as you can see, times 2, 125 for being a premium tank for a total of 1,381. So that's not, and 62 free experience. So that's not too bad. Now I do have another video of the M56 Scorpion. The only reason why I'm doing that this next replay is so you can see the new map, which is Overlord, which is part of the D-Day maps that they are setting up in World of Tanks. And I've played over 100 games on this test server, and it's first and only time I've been on the map. Didn't do too well, but hey, at least you all get to take a look. So I'll see you all on the other side. Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of the replays. The map we're on right now is Overlord, which is one of the new maps. It's supposed to be, I think it was Normandy, is what they were copying off because it's part of D-Day. One of the D-Day maps that they have. So
Let's get this show on the road.
this is the first time I was on this map. And I'm just doing this replay so you can see what the map looks like. That's as large as it will get. The way you look in the lower, if you look in the right-hand corner, you can see how the map's laid out. And I'm kind of going over here so I can kind of watch the beach. And by being in this position, I actually found out I can watch them coming over the hills and going through the village. So. And since I'm on since I was on patch 9.7, I don't have my my regular zoom in and zoom out, so I can't. This is as far out as I can zoom out. And I'm just kind of be right by this gun pillar, kind of watching the beach and just kind of watching a little bit over. Got another TD over there in front of me. by the time I got into position, he backed off. But over here, I'm actually in J3 and 4 area. See if I can get a sight on any of those tanks right there. Missed.
Enemy is hit.
I see it. Hit him. He was over 400 meters.
Penetration.
Hit that one. Here comes that.
Ricochet.
Bounced. But from the position I'm in, you can actually see the line of sight that I actually am in. That I can see. I can see top of the hill.
Critical hit.
Down some critical damage.
Penetration.
Hit him. Now they're kind of circling the base. As you can see, we're definitely losing this game. The only reason why I'm doing this replay is so you can take a look at this map, because I've played over past 2 days on the server. I've played over 100 matches, and this is the first time and only time I've been on this map. So I figured you might want to take a look at it, see what it looks like.
Enemy is hit.
I am in the M56 Scorpion,
We're low on fuel.
which is a premium tank, and I'm kind of getting shot at, and
We're immobilized. Enemy armor is damaged.
and this thing does take some bullets.
Drive on.
I'm gonna die here.
We're done for. Everyone get
So,
out.
I just did this replay so you can take a look at the map. And we lost this one badly, but I came in third overall in damage on this thing. So, well, if you like this video, if you liked the video, please like us on YouTube. If you have any comments, be brave enough to put it on my YouTube page so the whole world can see your comments. And I try to answer as many as I can when I can. So, and if you haven't done yet, subscribe to my channel so that way you know when the latest videos that I do come out. I'd like to thank you again for watching, and do me a favor, be safe on the battlefield and save some tanks for me. You all have a good day.